doing over next case called case 16, Kiss of Death. So let's go. I don't care if a psychopath with a chainsaw runs right past us. I'm not doing anything until we've eaten our hot dogs. Yeah. What the? Did the woman just fall out of a building window? You're right, Annabelle. I think we got a murder to investigate. Yo, what? She just fall right in. Ooh. Didn't know about that. Didn't know about that as well. The victim spotted that the one who fell down from the building. All this broken glass proved the woman was pushed right through that window. The autopsy might tell us more. One thing for sure, there's no need to look for a murder weapon as she was obviously defenseless rape. According to her ID, she was called Emma Ternon and she looked really beautiful. It seems her electronic tablet survived the fall. Of course, it's still asking for the password. Do you think you can hack it back, Annabelle? And this block of sticky notes must have fallen out of Emma's bag. You can still make out some letters. Can you recover the full message for us? Okay. I already know what kind of it. It might be useful. Collect some stars.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, I already collected stars. Let's examine this thing. Rachel Priest? Good job, Annabelle. Emma has written down a meeting with Rachel Priest at exactly this location. We haven't seen Rachel since she was reporting on that bomb threat, but it looks like she's been keeping busy. Well, Emma made it on time, only dead, and Rachel's 5 minutes late. Let's keep an eye open. I bet she'll be here any minute now. Hey, Rachel Priest. As always, Annabelle, have you noticed the wallpaper on Emma's tablet computer? It's a logo for a company called Glam Modeling. Since we have this tablet at hand, let's do a quick search on it. Here we go. Glam Modeling is headed by a woman called Rosalina DeVito. Let's go ask this woman if Emma worked for her, shall we? Hey Rachel. I was meant to meet up with Emma Ternon right about now and you're telling me she's dead? Did you know her well? Not that I have to tell you, but I've got a call from Emma this morning. She sounded scared like her life was in danger. She said she has some sensitive information that will make the biggest news story of my career. Huh? Do you realize if she was killed because of the information she had, this story really could be huge? Rachel's keeping information from us. How about we search her workplace to find out what she's really hiding exactly? Oh. I mean, Rachel quite popular too though. Is she Indian? I can speak. Emma, what the got the tech of this company? Or is it the bed to be often replay? I'm not sure about she's there. She was just with murder and all is going on at all the IS parties. This is the place with the rich and powerful in this city. And it often got her into trouble. If you ask me, one of the partners got sick of her little game and killed her. Really? That's what it says, case of death. Wow, the Daily Grim News office is huge. If Rachel is hiding something about our victim, she's certainly chosen the right place to hide it. There he is. Piles of folders. You've got a great eye for detail, and given how big this news office is, I'd never have found Rachel's research file. Are you ready to search through them for any mention of the victim? Of course. Let's go. Examine the piles of folders. That was quick. All these notes from Rachel's research file are about Emma. Why did Rachel refuse to tell us about any of this? Come on, Annabelle. I think it's time we got a full story from our news reporter. Oh man, I need one more source to talk to this girl. I need one more source. See you guys.
A few inches later.
Okay, I already collect the stars. Let's go talk to Rachel, please. Rachel, we got proof you knew Emma. You could have saved us a lot of time by telling us right away. I didn't have to tell you. You should know that journalists have the right to keep their source secret. And you should know that withholding information can land you in jail. This is a game, Rachel, so tell us. Emma was my informant as a model. She had access to the big parties of the city, and she heard a lot of things. She promised me the biggest story of my career, but now my only chance is still getting the scoop is by finding Emma's killer. It's Officer Annabelle's job to catch killers, Rachel, not yours. Don't ever forget that. It sounded like Emma had a story that news reporters could kill for. Annabelle, what if Rachel killed Emma to make her news story even more sensational? After all, death sells. That's true.
A2.
Case 16, Kiss of Death. Come on. I know I not collect too much stars today. Get the reserve victim's body. If your victim had fallen from any higher, there wouldn't have been anything led to autopsy. Luckily, Emma's lips were quite talkative. The killer gave her a kiss right before they pushed her out of that window. Knew it. Which is very lucky for us because now we know that your killer uses lip balm. Lip balm? And that's not all. I also found traces of raw fish on Emma's lips, yet her medical file shows she's allergic. This can only mean that it is your killer who is a fan of raw fish, sushi to be exact. Yo. Brr, I can't believe the killer gave Emma one last kiss goodbye before casually pushing her through that window. What a sicko. Oh. I think it's a man. What do you think Emma was thinking of during those few seconds as she was falling? Maybe she saw a bright flash? You're right, Annabelle. It's best not to think about those things and keep our focus on catching this killer. Which reminds me, Alex wants to talk to you, Annabelle. He thinks he may have found something more about the victim. Eh? He's so proud with his latest discovery. You'd think he had just invented the wheel, but hopefully he really does have a lead. I've got some great news. I did some digging on the model agency Emma worked for. And it turns out glam modeling is actually a front for an escort company. Oh, Emma was a call girl? According to the diary in her computer tablet, she was out working just last night. She even mentioned the name of her client, Richard Dobbs. Apparently, he's a successful plastic surgeon. Oh. Annabelle, what do you say we escort this Richard to the integration room? We shall also search Rachel's desk. She must have known about Emma, which means she's still hiding stuff from us. Okay, cool. Wow, it looks like there's been a break-in, unless Richard did this. Good work, Annabelle. You know something? I've also got the strong feeling this break-in was done by the killer. I mean, look at this necklace you got from Rachel's dad. It has Emma's name on it. I don't know if the killer left it here on purpose or by the accident, but they're sure gonna regret it once we've scanned it for clues. And the killer also smashed out Rachel's computer hard drive. A pointless task because you'll fix it in seconds. Isn't that right, Annabelle? I am. I'm gonna examine it first. Whoops. I'm impressed you managed to find these molecules on Emma's necklace, but we can't do much without knowing what substance they make up. Can you please cross-examine these molecules to determine what substance they're from? I know you had the skills for it, Annabelle. We have to examine the broke hard drive first. Great work, Annabelle. Let's send Rachel's hard drive to the lab. Maybe we'll find out why the killer wanted it destroyed so badly. And who knows, if Alex doesn't use it to play video games, we might actually learn something about the victim. Incredible, Annabelle. So those molecules you retrieved from Emma's necklace, they turned out to be molecules from the chemical composition of anti-aging cream. Now we know our killer uses anti-aging cream. Is it me or are the killers in this district particularly vain? Richard Dobbs. Yeah, totally hired Emma service last night. She's great as I scan it. It distracts the other poker players at the casino. But if I wasn't so rich enough already, I would have asked for a refund on Emma because the whole night at the casino was ruined by this old hag. This crazy old keeps screaming at Emma. Apparently she was convinced that she had to kill her for good luck. I'm gonna miss Emma. It'll be hard finding an escort as good as her. It's a shame that being an isn't enough to lock someone away for life. Good idea, Annabelle. Let's go to the casino and see if we can't find this old lady Richard was talking about. Oh. Nicely done, Annabelle. I wonder why someone turned this photo up. You're right, the only way to find out why is by piecing it back together. I have to be quick. Great job, Annabelle. It looks like it's Emma's in this photo. How about we... That's my photograph. Put it down your rotten chip, or I will get a voodoo spell on you. Annabelle, this must be the crazy old bit lady Richard told us about. Oh, damn. and the elderly Josie Pickett. I'll retire, but I retire. Emma did split the sky by voodoo spell rock. There's the damn kid there, I'll be lucky again. You cast a spell to kill her? I don't know Jordan was here every day. She made them in love with her. I was losing all my money. So I took the picture of her and used that for my voodoo. Here, you can have it. I don't need it anymore. Oh, young man, how about the case for good luck? Or do I have to cast a lost spell on you? Hey, yo! So this photo was taken by the old lady. That's definitely Emma, and she's having a row with another man. Good idea, Annabelle. Let's see this photo to the left and see if I can identify the man. Case 16, Keys of Death. Let's go. Get rid of hard drive. About Rachel's hard drive recovered from the news office, I located all the documents about Emma. Long story short, Emma wanted to stop being a car girl, but her boss, Rosalina, pretty much kept her prisoner. Emma knew the only way to be free was by exposing Rosalina and the company's illegal activities, thanks to Rachel's help. Not only does Rosalina use her model as escort, she also keeps the prisoners. And I bet we got some questioning to do. It's actually pretty quick though. With the photograph. I managed to identify the man who was fighting with Emma is in the photo the old lady gave you. His name is Roger Dance, and he's a plastic surgeon. Another plastic surgeon? I hope he isn't as big as an as Richard. Actually, they both hooked together. They own the plastic surgery called Dance and Dogs. What the? Interesting. So Annabelle, what do you say we ask Roger what his role with Emma was about? Roger Dance. He's kinda cool guy. Oh my god! Rosalina. Don't think I would keep thinking about the prisoner. Please, you would just a dumb queen who still alive. You have some easy lot that to be with kitty face keep your cash just put a wiki with looks. You know what I think? You were jealous of everything that Emma had. That's why you hated her so much. What did Emma do to her dog? I've got the puppy, then Emma got nothing. Do they got the beautiful Jones? Would you like to take me out to dinner? I'm not a Chinese restaurant. Suspicious. Okay, Roger Dance. Can you please make it brief? I've got a food poisoning. Bad sushi. Emma and we were quite close. I often used her service as an escort. She was always very professional. And let me guess, when you found out Richard was also employing her, you got mad? Not at all. Richard and we already share a business, and we don't mind sharing the rest either. You're a bunch of sickos, the both of you. I mean, seriously. Chapter 3. Officer Edinburgh, you need to hurry and deal a swift justice to Emma's killing. If you're overworked, be sure to enlist Ramirez's help. Annabelle, what simple task could we give that Buffon? Something we hate doing. That's it. Let's have Ramirez check which suspect used Limba. Thanks for the advice, Chief. In the meantime, we've got one suspect to interrogate and one crime scene that needs a final sweep. What should we start with, Annabelle? Probably. You know about that broken phone. Good work, Annabelle. You were right in thinking we should search this place. This glass shards looks like it's covered in blood. Would you mind collecting a sample? This is completely broken, but I'm sure a pro like you could put this dictaphone back in no time. Juicy Picket. This eggy anti-eggy cream is regenerating me. I feel more alert than ever. I ever try a new food raw fish. I heard it's an aphrodisiac. Oh, Mr. Detective, I'd just love to shrink you down and put you on my kitchen as a good luck charm. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Okay, do you remember noticing anything more about Emma when she was here at the casino last night? Anybody arguing with her? So many men were arguing with her last night. I tell you, she attracted their left flesh on. Oh, she does most horribly. You know, one man even proposed to her, a good-looking one too, but she said no, and he was quite mad indeed about it. Since we're here, let's search the casino. Maybe we'll find out who proposed to Emma. Well, let's be quick about it. Mrs. Pickett scares the living daylights out of me. Yeah, and I tried to protect you from her. Diamond ring. I bet you this is the ring our mystery man used to ask ever in marriage. If only we knew who he was. You're a genius, Annabelle. Of course, diamonds have serial number engraved inside. If we manage to get the serial number, we can find out who proposed to Emma. I have a lot of time to do this. Dang it. It was quick. Great work, Annabelle. Let's get this diamond serial number trace and hope we can find out who proposed to Emma. What? Well done, Annabelle. Maybe Grace will be able to tell us something about this blood you recovered from the piece of broken glass. Okay. Phone. Alright. Let's fix Emma's phone. Let's click play to see if it still works. I'm gonna kill you, Emma. Just kill you. Damn it, the audio is completely dead now. Oh! Emma must have turned the dictaphone on because she felt threatened. But who is that threatening her? The voice sounds so familiar. You're right, Annabelle. That voice belonged to Roger Dent. This is enough to accuse him, but it could be get him talking. Sorry about that, guys. So many errors today. We got an audio recording of you threatening to kill Emma. Kind of incriminating, don't you think? Fine, I owe you an explanation. I performed a plastic surgery operation on Emma and it didn't go well. She was furious. She wanted to sue me for everything I have. When she told me that at the casino I lost my temper. I didn't even want to do the operation in the first place. I told her she should just use anti-aging cream like me, but she wanted more than that. But I swear, Officer, I didn't kill her, and now my sweet little Emma. Suspicious.
Day 4.
Case 16, Kiss of Death. Let's go. Oh, they collect one. They preserve blood. I analyzed that blood sample you got from that piece of broken glass. The glass is indeed from the window Emma fell out of. But the blood doesn't belong to her. It must have been from the killer who cut themselves when they pushed her out. I quantified the amount of specific molecule in the T cells present in the blood to determine the killer's age. And so thanks to that single blood drop, I can tell you with absolute certainty that your killer is 56 years old. What? There you are, Officer, at the bill. I managed to get the evil you wanted the blood to live lamp. I hope the task wasn't too difficult for you, Ramirez. It wasn't easy, that's for sure. But now I can confidently tell you that all you thought was your sleep bomb. What? All of them? Damn it, so any of them could have given Emma that kiss of death. Oh. They all? Dang. Then a serial number. I traced that serial number you got from that diamond ring. Turns out it was brought by Richard Duck just yesterday. So it was Richard who wanted to marry Emma. No wonder she said no. Come on, Annabelle, what do you say we go rub it in his face? Yes. So Richard, not only did you hire Emma as an escort, you also wanted to marry her? Oh, I thought it would be cheaper, and honestly for a first marriage, I could do worse than Emma. Know what I'm saying? I'm just glad she said no to marrying someone like you. I heard that, you doge. Now if you excuse me, I've got a plate of sushi waiting and I like it cold. Oh. Officer Redwell, I've been looking all over for you. I was trying to get a game to work on Emma's tablet computer, but Alex, that tablet computer is a piece of evidence, not your toy. I know, but this allowed me to discover that the marriage tree containing all her photos is completely broken. Officer Redwell, if you could use your genius skill to fix it, I bet I could retrieve some vital information. Oh. Okay. Amazing work, Annabelle. You really are the jack of all trades. Let's hope Alex can now recover some useful information from Emma's memory chip.
Six hours later.
Let's go, guys, quickly. That is our memory chip. That memory chip you fixed from Emma's tablet computer contains a good nugget of information. And it's just as I thought, Emma was holding her tablet computer when she was murdered by the killer. And even as she was being pushed to her death, she still had the presence of mind to take a photo. Now the photo is too blurry to make out any clear features of the killer, but it's still clear enough for me to tell you your killer wears a lab coat. Oh man, I'm particularly looking forward to arresting this killer. Are you ready for it? Arresting? But I knew it's a two-man for that. Yeah, but that doesn't know who. First. Get your dogs. Haha. Come on, please. Oh my. Oh yeah. Your liar ends here, Roger. You're under arrest for the murder of Emma Ternan. I didn't have a choice. I was about to lose my patient because of her. Emma's stupidity told me about her work as an informant for Rachel and how dangerous it was. I thought if I made the murder look like it was tied to that, you'd never suspect me. It seems I underestimate you, Officer Nobel. Yeah, well, you're not the first one to have made that mistake. Roger, then I am stunned that you vowed your surgical practice over the life of a human being. Indeed, it sickens me to think that you had no qualms in killing an innocent person whose only crime was of trusting you. I'm not the monster here. I gave her what she wanted the most, internal beauty. A face mask of hope is not what I would describe as eternally beautiful. Rosie stands for the brutal murder of Emma Ternan. I sentence you to life imprisonment. What do you say, Officer Nobel? Shall we risk buying a hot dog? Yeah, not anymore. I get scared to eat now. Every time we try, a murder happens, but I'm starving. Got the additional investigation. I'm impressed, Officer Nobel. Another case brilliantly solved. Jones, I hope you're learning from your partner. Now I've got two assignments for you. First, a patient has accused Mr. Dobbs of working while on drugs. I want you to investigate those claims. The casino has also requested our help. Apparently, an old angry lady is too much for them to handle. Go and sort these things out. We're not a cheap editor. I'd also like to see how Rachel Priest is doing, if you're up for it. Later, she'll die. Dr. Richard. Let's go. Mr. Dobbs, I trust you know why we're here. One of your patients has accused you of taking drugs while working. What? That's bullshit. I'm one of the best surgeons around. Do you really think I'd jeopardize that by doping up? Anyway, I've got nothing to hide. Knock yourself out, Officer Nobel. Check my office. Now, if you don't mind, they're waiting for me in the surgery block. Anyway, did you see Dobbs' eye? His pupils were completely dilated. And why was he next to the open window when we go in? You're right, Evan. I think he threw something out that window. Let's go check the square. See if we can find what it was. Fake hot speed. See how Rachel Priest is doing. Rachel Priest. Officer Neva, in the nick of time as always. We were just coming by to say hello, but how can we help you? I was working on my article about Rosalina's scooter company, but I can't find the phone book Emma gave to me. I've looked everywhere. I'm getting desperate. Officer Nobel, I know how good you are with such things. Could you help me? Alright, we'll help you look for it, but sometimes it really feels like you're mistaking us for the lost and found office, Rachel. I don't know why. It was the problem was you Pickett. Old lady. Mrs. Pickett, we heard you've been causing trouble. What seems to be the problem? I'll tell you what the problem is. Toma precha tarot card. Now my mojo is all gone. Ever about who is behind this, I'll turn them into a tool. Please, Mrs. Pickett, calm down. Why do you describe your tarot card to Officer Annabelle? It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's got the 4 elements on it. You can't miss it. If you help me find it, I'll tell you your fortune. Don't worry, Annabelle will have a look around for your cards. So many times. Oh my god. It's locked. Let's get Annabelle. I'm sure this box is what Dobbs threw out his window. Darn, it's locked, Annabelle. I know I always have asked you for help, but do you think you can open it? You wait. This must be Emma's phone book, but some pages have been torn up. Annabelle, time to work your magic. You need to figure out what was written on those pages. A magician's suitcase. Did I ever tell you, Annabelle, that I wanted to be a magician when I was a kid? I'll have to show you my card tricks one of these days. Yeah, you are? This is so exciting. Can you take a look inside? See if you can find Josie's tarot card. You're a magician when you was a kid? Wow. Dogs first. A cocaine kid? How come I'm not surprised? I bet you anything this belongs to dogs. Still, you need to try to prove. Let's collect some fingerprints to prove the box is his. Second cocaine box. Do you have a knack for collecting clear fingerprints, Annabelle? This should be enough to determine who the owner of this box. Let's send those prints to Alice right away.
Oh my god, it's wood.
I see this. Whoa. So then, Annabelle, this phone book obviously held the list of Emma's clients. Hey, there's Alden's screen name on the list. I didn't take him for a cargo enthusiastic, did you? What? Let's go see what Richard had to say about this. Alden Green. Oh. Maybe case. Wheel of Fortune. Bingo, a tarot card. We should compare it with the description Josie gave us. I really hope it's the right card. That old lady might turn me into a frog if it's not. Annabelle, we need to compare this tarot card with the description Josie gave us. She said it has the 4 elements drawn upon it: air, water, earth, and fire. Let's check if it matches, Annabelle. No doubt about it, the card you found matches Josie's description to a T. You wouldn't happen to be a magician yourself, Annabelle. Oh, just asking. Let's bring the card back to Josie. Please first. Here you go, Officer Annabelle. Find your notebook. And we couldn't help but noticing that Elton Green was one of Emma's clients. What do you think I wanted to find the phone book so badly? Sure, Rosalina's escort company will make a fine article, but my real interest in the story lay with Alden Green. I wanted Emma to become his regular girl so she could snoop around and give me information about him. Instead of that, she got killed before she could find anything useful. But you're still harping on about Green. Look, the man is a jerk. You saw how cold he could be when his daughter-in-law got murdered, but it doesn't mean he's an evil genius. Believe what you will, inspectors. I know Elden Green is involved in some really shady stuff, and I will prove it. With or without your help. Damn, she's so determined. I have to be quick. My batteries ran out. Ta-da! Like a true magician. Officer Annabelle found your tarot card, Mrs. Pickett. You spectacular, Officer Annabelle. I thought I would. I will tell you your fortune. Go ahead, pick a card. I see. Death? Oh my god. Are you saying Officer Annabelle is going to die? That's terrible. Am I going to die? No, you nincompoop. Someone else died, but I also see you will find the culprit and you will be nicely dressed when you do. Oh, we don't need a card to tell us that. Officer Annabelle always find the bad guys and they've got style to spare. Check it.
2 hours later.
Kiss of Death, case 16. Let's go. Get rid of fingerprints. Your dog's guy should be more careful. All the fingerprints you lifted from the cocaine box belong to him. So Dove is not only a pretentious twat, but he's a drug addict to boot. Thanks, Alex. Now, what do you say we go remind Mr. Dove about a little things I call the law? Mr. Dobbs, you're in big trouble. Officer Annabelle found a cocaine kit with your fingerprints all over. This is bullshit. I never use cocaine. I'm a healthy guy. I'll get exercise. I'll eat balanced meals. I don't drink. I've never such use. Your friends and your clients say otherwise, but you're like the place we're sending you to. Balanced meals, plenty of exercise, all paid by the state. After Annabelle, you deserve the honor of handcuffing him. Okay.
What are you doing? This no, I'm not good. Oh my god.
Sticker pack. Okay guys, that's all.